World Space Week is an annual celebration organised by the UN every year from the 4th to the 10th of October since 1999. This year the theme is space and climate change, so I came to Salford Observatory to find out more. Here, Salford Astronomical Society meet every Wednesday to share their passion for space. Mike's been a member since 1971 and he chatted to me about the observatory.
Salford Astronomical Society has a lot to offer the general public, particularly in the Salford area. What we want to do is engage with the public, engage with youngsters, bring them in, let them understand some of basically the universe that we live in. You know, it's a wonderful thing, and there are wonders and things out there that even with modest equipment people can look at and they can see for themselves. When we look through this telescope, this marvellous telescope, we can see other galaxies, we can see nebula, we can see areas where stars are forming and evolving. We can chart the progress of stars going through their lifetime, because each star, like we do, it has a lifetime. And when you actually look through a telescope and you're looking at an object, you're not looking at it how it is now. Because the light from a lot of these objects set off from them thousands or even millions of years ago. We're seeing them how they were those millions of years back in time. So it's, not only is it a telescope, but it's also a time machine, and it's allowing you to look back in time. I think the Space Week is really important because what it does is it brings back into the public forefront the fact that a lot of what we know now actually derives from space science. What we did over history, we learnt the stars, how they corresponded to various seasons on Earth, which then allowed people to plant crops. It's also assisted with things like understanding tide tables, because space is one of the things where it's an overall, as a science, it encompasses every other science.
And now space can be used to monitor rising sea levels and ocean temperatures. Yet it's not always a good thing with the amount of space satellites there are. There is over 170 million pieces of space debris floating around, causing litter pollution outside of the Earth. Sam Stimpson, Salford Observatory.